Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be going over the second part of the March to War event that has been announced. And it's basically another roadmap where you can use some of your resource, kind of like if you remember Blood and Whispers event with the Lydia and Mike as the main rewards. We did have multiple ways to get, different things, spend our resources, and this is basically the same sort of deal. Reading through the information, it says the March to War is always changing. A new but dangerous path has emerged through Whisperer territory. The Whisperer roadmap will start on the 2nd of November 2021 at 12 PM Pacific time, and it will end on the 9th of November at 5 PM Pacific time. Reading through the event overview, it says a new Whisperer roadmap will refresh every 4 hours. Use your black hammers as energy to run the roadmap, which rewards meat skewers and a bag with tiger claws, a free gift of 75 black hammers, and an additional 1,000 car batteries will be available in the Kingdom tab of the featured section of the shop as a one-time gift. Don't forget you can keep running the Kingdom roadmap with those car batteries and the Danger Zone roadmaps with those black hammers too. The higher the stages you run on these roadmaps, the higher the rewards drop. At the same time, this will unlock the second part of the missions for Kingdom March to War. This will allow players to battle through walkers and whisperers to get more tiger claws. And here is the Whisperer roadmap information. It's Act 1 to 5, and it costs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 black hammers, which is exactly the 75 black hammers which you will receive in that free reward, so you can run it the first time through, and it rewards 200, 400, 600, 800 and 900 meat skewers. Remember, this roadmap resets every 4 hours, and generally speaking I am actually kind of against 4-hour roadmaps. However, because this is a special energy, it's actually quite beneficial. It's a lot like, again, the Whisperer event, where I think it was the Mask roadmap reset every 4 hours, but you had to have the certain amount of masks to run it, and it was actually beneficial that it reset quite often, so that if you did get the black hammers, you could pretty much run it as often as you could. But you're not going to be able to run it 24/7, just because you're not going to be able to get that sort of amount of black hammers. To get more black hammers, you have to just keep rerunning the battery roadmap, and then you get black hammers drop when you complete that. Now, you might have seen the second half to the March to War missions already, and we will check that out in game in just a moment. And it shows defeat 1,300 walkers, you get tiger claws, and then it just progressive rewards, defeat 6,500 walkers. Then you have to defeat Beta, Skins, and Mike as part of it as well. And then there is a complete all missions reward of 250 tiger claws. That's a big complete all mission, so definitely worth doing. The Beta, Skins, and Mike are probably going to be in those roadmaps somewhere. So it looks like you could have to potentially run it through 15 times to defeat like Mike and so on and so forth. Unless people start putting them on the defense teams. I'm not sure if that's going to count. It probably doesn't count with friendly duels, but the roadmap is the guarantee. So if we go over to in-game, you can see on the missions tab, when we go to the event tab, you can scroll down to the March to War Kingdom event with the claws as the rewards. You've been progressing through the first part, getting black hammers, getting batteries, getting meat skewers. But then there's this second part down here, and that's what's going to unlock in, for me it's just under 8 hours, and it's those missions that we saw before. Defeat 1,300 walkers, defeat 6,500 walkers, and then Beta, Skins, and then Mike down the bottom. So they are already in the game, and we did see this on my stream yesterday. You do not have to complete the first part to unlock the second. You just have to wait for the time to unlock. It says see main mission prerequisite, and the main mission prerequisite is starts in. So it's not about completing the first one. It's about just, waiting for it to open, being as patient as possible. Now, the only way to get black hammers outside of the free reward we're going to be able to get is the Kingdom roadmap here. Now, I have been asked which stage is the best to farm, and generally speaking, it just seems to be quite a multiplication based on the amount that you put in. It doesn't matter which one you go in for, you're going to get like times X amount back. So if you go in for the 100, you're going to get like, let's say it's times 4, you're going to get average of 400, average of 800, average of 1,600, so on and so forth, until you get to this one. So it doesn't really matter too much which one you want to go for. But personally, I keep it to the far right hand side. Just means I can manage it a little bit better. I don't have to constantly be running the roadmaps. And you can also use the scavenge tokens if you so wish. And we're just going to use the scavenge tokens. and then I'll farm it, and we should get the rewards if the game, there we go, and then the black hammer should just pop up, and I get 220 in this case. So 220 would be able to run the new roadmap just under 3 times. I need 225 to run it 3 times, so it'll be just under 3 times. Now, if for whatever reason you do not want to run the other roadmap, you can, of course, just continue to keep running Danger Zone. If you run any of these stages, it works exactly the same as that roadmap that I just showed you. You'll just spend black hammers this time, and as the rewards, you would actually get the tiger claws to go towards your grey market rewards, of which there's just about a week left to spend. So make sure you are spending these skewers. There's 2 sections of the grey market for the kingdom. There's skewers, as you can see. There's most of these items, and then it will get into the claws, which are a bit harder to come by. So you probably have to decide which character you prefer the most out of Zachary and Cliff. You could potentially get multiple of the pools here. For instance, I've already claimed 1 Shiva. Most likely going to try and claim 2 more, and then I've got her limit break 3 ready. My Ezekiel is already limit break 3 ready. There are other nice little rewards for very low amounts. You can get 25 Liliths here if you want. So for instance, and I know a lot of people are short on Liliths, so that's pretty decent. So yeah, so it looks pretty good. Make sure, the most important thing for me is make sure you complete Danger Zone, because the actual completion bonuses are nuts. You get 63,000 meat skewers just for completing it, and then on each stage you're getting, you know, tiered rewards. The last one you got 21,000 plus the 63,000 completion. Complete this roadmap for sure. But otherwise, do tell me what rewards you're aiming for from the Kingdom event. What are your feelings on this new little mini roadmap that's going to pop up? I don't think it's too bad. If it's going to be requiring a special energy, the every 4 hours thing isn't as killer. If it was world energy, setting 4-hourly alarms to actually get that done would be rough for sure. I'm always down for 12-hour world energy roadmaps is like the best we can do. So how it stands with this one, I'm not too bothered personally. I think it's actually not too bad at all. Do leave me your thoughts though in the comments down below. That is the end of my video. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.